So we're here at the Anaheim Convention Center where they just wrapped up a True Value show. And what they were doing is vendors were sharing all their wares with the True Value salespeople, and the idea is, they're going to drum up some sales. Well, instead of packing that all up and moving it to the next convention or back to their warehouse, we have convinced many of these vendors to just give their excess materials to Habitat for Humanity Orange County. And we're going to use those items in our ReStore, which is a place where we sell surplus and gently used items.
Not only can people buy these products at a discounted rate, but we can also use that money to put toward our new home construction projects, and we're looking somewhere between 4 and 6 homes potentially being able to be fully funded from this effort.
It's really a terrific boon for us. So to pull something like this off, you need a lot of people. You have a lot of people behind me that are collecting the items that were donated. You have, we're palletizing them, we're wrapping them up, we're getting ready to go into the trucks. That takes, well, today we have 78 volunteers here. And they come from all sorts of places. They just want to do something to help. And it's really amazing how many people want to give their time to Habitat and to make a difference.
So over this 3-day event, we have over 10 churches of different faiths represented, and it's an incredible effort. First time we've ever been able to do something like that.
There are about 15 to 20 from our church here today.
And we heard about this project, and through our church, the deacon asked for volunteers, and we thought it would be just a nice activity to come out and try to do something good.
I volunteer here through my church. I heard about it by Deacon Randy, and for our confirmation journey, we have to have at least one community service thing to make a project about, and so this is what I chose.
And this was an excellent opportunity for them to just, not physically demanding, very easy to do. Come on out, help pack up the stuff, bubble wrap it, put it on pallets, and stick it on a truck. But this is an excellent opportunity to, like I said, give back the word of Christ. And it just excites you to be able to do something for others and get that sense of satisfaction. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to do.
And it wasn't something that I would have ever anticipated doing. I was kind of looking forward to being home and being lazy, but I'm so glad I came because it's been great so far.
Okay, any more sleds? There's one down there, that big.
Your faces. So I'm the Faith Relations Manager at a Habitat for Humanity of Orange County, and so I have the honor and the privilege of meeting faith communities from all over our county, be it Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Catholic, all different types that are looking to serve in the name of God. The volunteers that come from our faith partnerships are amazing because they already have a heart for service and they're already hungry to make an impact and to do something great. And Habitat for Humanity is all about making impact on a very large scale. So when we make that marriage happen, really great things come out of it.
A lot of laughter. It's amazing how serving together can just bring joy and laughter. Didn't mention that my father is along here. He's 78. He's with us today, so we've got 3 generations, and that's just a joy to be able to serve. I think that's what the world needs to see more of these days.
I think it adds a lot of value to the group and to the parish to know that they're doing something besides just sitting in church. Receiving a nice gospel message every Sunday or daily or whatever, but to put it into action, put our faith into action. And I get so much more back than I get in terms of time.
Yes, so this coordinated effort is going to be somewhere around 300 to 400 volunteers this weekend, and we are so grateful for that we want to make sure that they get a t-shirt and that they're having a great time, and we're making sure that we feed them and that they get snack breaks because of course we want to make sure that our volunteers are fully fueled and excited to work.
It was very overwhelming coming into this big room and not knowing exactly where we were going to start, what we were going to be doing.
And so we were kind of nervous. We didn't know what to expect, but it's fun, and we're really just putting things in boxes, and they're wrapping, like shrink wrapping things and pallets. And
they were really good at walking us through the process. They were good at training the team leaders so that they can kind of direct us in what needs to be done, and it's just a matter of finishing one task and looking and asking around what can we do next. So we've gotten really good at working as a team, and yeah, just kind of playing off each other's strengths and filling those boxes, so it's been great.
It was really nice to come here to meet new people, but I was really surprised to see a lot of young people here, but a lot of youth, and actually they have a lot more strength and energy than I do, so but it was really great.
Everybody say habitat.
It's amazing to watch God work and to watch people have friendly conversations from different areas of the county and completely different faith organizations they would have never met otherwise.
So happy to be able to be kind of the hands and feet of Jesus here at the trade show.
This is not the first time that True Value has done this. They've done it in other parts of the United States where they hold these conventions. I know Denver for one. I believe they filled over 30 truckloads of goods that they could sell in their stores, and I heard a number of somewhere around $1 million of revenue it generated. So this is extremely generous of True Value. We can call them a partner with Habitat for what they've been doing here.
I was so inspired by the generosity of True Value Hardware. The deacon in our church asked for people to help because of True Value's gift of the merchandise they had here. And we wanted to do our part to see if we could help save some of these building materials for the purposes of helping people have homes.
I think it's great. And I think I'm just amazed that all these vendors have donated all these supplies to be sold, because a lot of this stuff is very expensive, and then it's going to be sold at the what's it called? ReStore. I think it's cool. I didn't know things like this existed. I love True Value. I think it's it's a cool, small neighborhood hardware store, and they always have really cute, unique things. But I want to go to the ReStore because the stuff they're giving to sell at the ReStore is amazing. We packed up a bunch of really beautiful Talvera pots, and then I was just in a section where we were packaging up sprinkler parts, hummingbird feeders, just tons of cool stuff. There's got to be really nice stuff at the ReStore.
We have projects going on all the time. We need help in the ReStore all the time. So we're grateful. We love our volunteers, and we want to make sure that they feel the love that they're giving out into their community.
It's a great mission, and I'm glad to see a lot of volunteers and a lot of people supporting it. We just, we always need more, and hope that you hear the message and join in.